Like the neighbors are having calves in the snow this morning. Hi, Gag.
Hey, Cedric. Hi, Andrew. Yeah. Thank you.
I just got out of the shower and
Hi, Patrick. I'm good. How are you? Let me put my phone on the charger. And we'll start the game. Anytime music comes on, we're gonna turn the volume all the way down. I've got a lot of copyrights because of this game. I'm trying to appeal them because I feel like it's fair use because it's a video game. It's not like Kingdom Hearts, which still, I don't think that should be like that, but I've got, every night I've streamed this game, I've gotten a copyright. Hi, Travis! Dude, I've been live a lot recently. What you talking about? I missed you. It's good to have you back in here. I put How you been? Aw, thank you. I'm letting my moderators know I lied. Alright, I got conversation for tonight. And I want to hear you guys' inputs. So I have a couple questions. Is this old or new? This is, I think it's newer. It's new-esque. It's remastered? I'll tell you what year it came out, Andrew. Ooh. Hold on. It's looking like it came out last year. I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. Hi, Richard. Oh my God. So, I want to talk about something real quick because, and I'm not sponsored or anything like that. This is just like, this just happened. I was on Instagram scrolling the other day, and I saw a video of this lady and She had a little black Pomeranian that looked like Simba. And she was talking about how he wouldn't eat his dog food. Like, he would if he was absolutely, like, starving hungry. But other than that, like, he would not touch it. So, and she's tried everything. I have too. Like, whenever I got Simba, the lady told me that he ate puppy chow, some kind of puppy chow. And I got the exact brand. It's been so long now I can't remember. I think it was Purina. And he would go over to it like once or twice a day, nibble. Like, he ate like 3 or 4 bites out of that. And that would be it for the whole day. And but every time we would eat, he would beg for food. And that dog can put some food down. I'm like, he don't like it. So I went to the ends of the earth. I'm telling you, I've ordered every kind of dog food there is. And every time, he doesn't eat it. Even the wet dog food, like that fancy dog food with the little white dog on it, he never eats it. I'm good, Richard. Thank you. How are you today? Well, I was on this thing and I saw this lady and she was saying that her Pomeranian had the same issues and she had ordered him this food and he was eating it. Like, he would eat that food, clear the bowl, like lick the bowl. Hi, Jordan. Hi, Jay. I love you, Leslie. Well, so I clicked the link to it. Obviously, it was an advertisement. And I was like, it's got to be worth a try. I want him to eat well. You put in all this information, how old he is, how much he weighs, what kind of breed dog he is, his typical diet, what he likes to eat, does he have table scraps, blah, blah, blah. And they send it to you, and it's got his name on it and everything. All of his food has Simba, and it comes in this box. It was only, I'm telling you guys, it was only like $20, 25 max. There's 4 packages in it that you cut into 4 sections. So each packet is there's 8, 6, there's 16 meals in there. Okay. Well, and it comes frozen. Like, it comes in this box and there's dry ice in it to keep it frozen solid. So you put them in the freezer and you take the one that you're going to feed him for the week or the next couple days. Hello, Kevin. You take the one that you're going to feed him for the next couple days and you stick it in the refrigerator. Well, I wanted to try it out immediately, so I read about how, you can thaw it fast and you just put it underneath some hot water and let it thaw for like 20 minutes. So that's what I did. And then it comes with this little Tupperware that actually holds the paper in it so it doesn't get wet. And that's what I keep his food in after I cut it open. I fold it in half and then I put it in that Tupperware so it don't get nasty.
Great stream.
Aww. Thank you, Kevin. You have a great night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, I put it in the refrigerator after I was done. But I'm telling you, when I put this in his bowl, this dog ate every bite. I have never seen him do that. Like, when I put food in his bowl, it will sit there forever. The cats will come and finish eating it before he does. He will go and eat a little bit out of it every day, but that is it. He licked that bowl clean. I'm telling you, there was nothing left. And it said stuff that you have to keep in your freezer and refrigerator or whatever, but it worked. And if your dog's a picky eater and you can't get them to eat anything, you've got to try it. It's called the Farmer's Dog. It's the best thing I've ever done for my dog. It's hilarious. He licked that bowl clean. There was nothing left. My cat Diamond, she went right behind him and licked whatever she thought was left in there. Even though there wasn't nothing left in there. She licked the bottom of it to get the taste in her mouth because they all like it. So I'm going to end up having to buy more just for the cat, like find a cat subscription. I don't know. The cats eat their food. I don't have issues with them. Thank you, Nick. You're the best. All right. Let's play.
Previously on Alan Wake.
I just wanted to share that with y'all.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
The thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I
want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
His wife is dead. In that background, your kids killing each other in the background. That's my kids. They're playing Fortnite and fighting over it. Is that the game? Your kids killing each other in the background.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making...
Yeah, Jay, they are. I'm the eldest, so Jack's younger than me and Joey is younger. Okay, hold on one second because I'm about to turn off the PlayStation in there. Thank you, Nick. I will turn it off right now. I don't care if you scream one more time. I will turn off all the systems and make you both go to bed right this second. Do you understand me? Roll your eyes again.
I didn't roll my eyes. I closed my eyes. I swear to God. It's not our fault that he makes that you mad at him. You scream at Nikolai's basketball practice, don't you?
Not while I'm streaming.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
There's so many people.
I can get in trouble for the stuff that y'all are doing. So stop.
We're not even doing anything.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm the oldest. I'm Jack and Joey's older sister. Hello, Neil. Hey, kitty cat. Hi, pretty kitty. Hi, Diamond. Hi, kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. All right. Thank you for the share. The truth.
numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. The door was locked. I was a prisoner. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No
I can
manuscript.
hurt myself. Hi, Cole.
Good evening, Alice. Are you feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten.
Hush, hold on.
And some fresh air.
I said I'm leaving because I don't want to play with him anymore because he just came with that third party. No, I didn't.
Okay, excuse me for 1 second, you guys. Hold on, awesome. Been following through with it for a while now. Jack, my brother Jack is a really great streamer, and I'm glad that you're one of his followers and supporters. Made every stream possible. Woohoo! Good job, Neil. I gotta give my friend a ride home, so I'm back in time for concert battle. Okay, well I'll still be here, Cole. Hold on, let me. I'm gonna turn my mic down for a second so my kids can whine. So just give me a second. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Alright, I don't want to make my mic volume too loud. Is that good? Can you hear me? Do I need to turn it up just a notch? Is that good? Are we good? Can you hear me? Shut the door! And doing so it builds my brain.
Stop, Nick.
Alright, let's go!
Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
There's a TV show, The Night Springs.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Love you, Kimmy. How you doing today? I'm playing a game. Nikolai, will you bring me those boxes beside you? All of them.
I'm not gonna do everything for you to do.
You don't have to. I'll come get them.
No, I'm doing it.
I said you don't have to, buddy. You know, that's only half of them.
I'm getting the other half.
The other half are in the kitchen, and they already opened all the boxes and put them up. Don't fall. Just be really careful, okay? Don't want you to get hurt. I'm great. I'll show you what I got today in the mail. This is half. I don't have them all. Wait, here. Wait. I got something for you. You can have the rest. The whole bottle. Alright. So, y'all know my favorite snack cake, right? Are these Debbie cakes? Well, I ordered some, and this is half of mine. I gave the other half to the kids, and then these ones are mine. Ah, hold on. These are all mine, and they have theirs in there. Don't judge me, okay? Those are mine. They have their own though. Like they got 5 boxes too, and they got Swiss rolls, and they got all kinds of chips. Okay? I feel nothing. No regrets. Oh shit. Look at that big ass bear. Why is that man like randomly up there? I'm in a nut house, y'all. Mr. Anderson.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say
I am
this.
great.
Alice,
Oh my god, my dad. He always puts it in the fridge, and oh my god, but it's better. Trust me. Yeah, but they're harder and they hurt my bottom teeth. Do you fuck with Nutty Buddy bars? I love the Nutty Buddy bar. I'm great, Neil. I like to peel them apart. To like peel the layers apart on them. Yeah. My daddy, he loved a Suzy Q. Oh my god, I love a Suzy Q. They're just so fucking soft. They melt in your mouth. It's like...
dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned. And you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario.
And you're eating them on your nut. They hurt my bottom. Like, if it's too cold, they hurt the backs of my bottom teeth. I can't do it. Hi, Scooter! What you doing, Mr. Blades? It's the real hero stepped into the building, guys.
She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Everybody spam the
Go
heart.
this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head.
So I wonder if he's telling the truth and that he's in denial.
You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
But you think so, asshat. I'm looking for one of those barcodes your bottom teeth and them are on them. They're not gone. They're just not good. Okay, when I was a little girl, I had a root canal done on my back teeth back here. And Medicaid back then wouldn't cap it. So, since they didn't cap it, it all fell out. And once it all fell out, they didn't do it right because it still hurts. Once they remove the nerve in it, or the root in it, it's supposed to get rid of the nerve, and it's not supposed to feel anything at all anymore. But it does. So, yeah. I know you're not being mean, dork, but, like, my very back teeth, they'll bother me sometimes because, I don't know. I take care of my teeth. I'm a very lucky person. I have nice teeth, but my back teeth bother me sometimes just because of that. Especially because of that root canal. Ever since I had that. The fact that I was a kid and they did that is fucked up because, like, I didn't have, I don't know. They shouldn't have done it if they weren't going to cap it. Period. Yeah, but that stuff's just a marketing ploy. It helps the enamel that's already there stay strengthened. Any enamel that's gone doesn't come back. Can't go in that door. Bruno walks in with a message of scrutiny. Beyond the shadow you settle for. There's a miracle illuminated. In memory of a dear friend who was a poet.
This isn't fair. Can you tell Rachel can I put on TV now? It's my turn. 2 more minutes, Mommy. Did you hear me?
Hold on, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cauldron Lake spread below us.
12.
I could see Mirror Peak on the
11.
other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but
Mama, did you
waves.
hear me?
Hold on.
2 more minutes to get you. Give me my controller. Did you hear me? Mom!
Nikolai, I am streaming. What?
2 more minutes to get me back the controller. Right?
Yes. I didn't say you have a nice one. I know you didn't say that, you Dorcas Sorka.
This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that?
I couldn't tell.
Because
It just
I'm
said
lying?
11.
Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the
I
illness.
let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
Mom,
His
it's
words
one more
echoed
minute.
in
Can you tell Gracie to give me it now? It's only one. Remember, I gave him an extra.
Actually,
I
no.
gave him an
No,
extra
no, no, no.
match.
It's already 2 minutes past your turn.
Yeah, but I gave him an extra match last time.
Hold on.
Remember?
You have eight more minutes at 10:30 on the dot. So you have 8 minutes. That's it.
Remember, I gave him.
I said 8
I'm
more
trying to tell
minutes.
you something.
I know you gave him an extra match, and I'm giving you 8 extra minutes. Now go sit down, Nick.
inside my head.
But
I dug my nails into the palms
sorry,
of
you
my hands to
guys.
stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey.
Why would you not knock him in his fucking head and jump over the fence? Like, come on.
Come on,
Kind of sounds like
let's go
Kenny
inside.
is wrong thing in the doghouse. He's not. I'm just giving him shit.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah. Scary, scary, scary.
Good fight over toys.
Emerson,
They're fighting over the PlayStation.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, okay.
There it is! Oh, I missed the one in the last chapter. Okay.
Alan, please, this way.
A beginning. A primordial
No, I didn't miss one. There wasn't one in the last one.
The mist. A caldera lake.
See? Okay, so yeah, I've got number 1, 2, and 3. I've got them all so far. Another thermos.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Hi, Billy. Hi, babe. How you doing? How you doing?
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things. A lot of them. The images just keep
Give
coming.
Leslie some love, Billy. She needs some
He has
TLC
them in
right
his
now.
office.
She's having a rough
Yeah.
month.
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Make sure Everybody, spam Leslie some hearts real quick. These are for Leslie. She deserves all the hearts right now. She's having a rough month, and we want everybody to know that we love you very, very much, Leslie. Welcome to the Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they are engaged by their creative processes. No, but I can't go anymore. I got ice when you go upstairs. What? Well, we love you very much. Be patient. Typically, our guests have long-term creative problems, and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you've voluntarily received treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy and its sister method, the flow. Work best. Engagement therapy and its sister method, the flow, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please do not hesitate to voice them. It's not you have 2 minutes. Stop whining. Nick, leave her alone. Or I will give her 5 more minutes if you don't stop. Oh, thank you, Billy. They're getting on my nerves so bad, you guys. I can't wait. Their dad's going to come home on break and tear their asses up. So you guys are going to get to hear a nice butt whooping. Yay. Oh, I like his handy.
My rheumatism's killing me.
That's
There's
a game.
A storm coming.
Night Springs game.
What a storm.
Those are old bikers. Those are old biker dudes. How long did you say I needed to make it to your streams? 30 days, Neil. Every day for 30 days. You're doing amazing. But don't quit. Like, okay, so if I make you a moderator and then you just stop coming, it's really going to break my heart. Because, like, I want moderators that want to be here and enjoy being here. Like, you're already here every single day, why not do it? You know what I'm saying?
And these two are the Anderson brothers.
It's
Odin
a game.
And Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods.
How you doing today, buddy?
After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write.
Thank you, Dean.
Best. Don't you think?
They're getting on my nerves, Dustin. Who wants to be a mod? Neil. I wouldn't dare put him here. Aww. Neil does. You must take me for being stupid, not wanting to be here and see that pretty picture. Aww. Well, buddy, get some sleep, Dean. I don't want to keep you up, babe. Get some rest. Well, I'm glad that you want to be here with me. So, conversation I want to talk about today is zombies. Zombies. if a zombie apocalypse was to happen, where would you go and why? And then I've got a couple other questions that we'll go into, but we're going to just start with that one. I want to hear what everybody's idea is. Like, what would be the first thing that you would run and do? And where would you pick your bait? Where would you open base at? Shut up, Kenny. He's always there. Him and Dean sat and talked all night long about freaking Destiny. How are you, Nick? I want everybody to tell me, what would you do in the events of a zombie apocalypse? Like, where would you go? Because I know what I'm going to do. Like, I need a best friend to have a bunker. I need one of those crazy dudes to have, like, a bunker fucking stashed full. That's what I need. But I don't have one of those. So, like, my goal is, and you can call me crazy, but, like, everybody in there, most people are going to be like, let's go to Walmart. But then they're going to be like, no, everybody else is going to go to Walmart because that's probably everybody's first thought. I'm going to Walmart, 100%. Going to try. Oh, okay. Hi, Mike. I would go to Walmart, kill all the zombies, okay? Because Walmart's got everything. First of all, they got ammunition, they've got guns, they've got everything. Fucking, they have a pharmacy, food, clothes, medicine, babies, formula, food. Like, they have everything you would ever need for everything. Seriously, think about it. Hi, Beto. Probably fortify someplace. Have handgun, shotgun, melee weapons. What's he use? Aw, I would remove myself from civilization in the woods. See, I would go to Walmart. And then, listen, okay, after I cleared it out and got all the zombies and stuff out that I could, we would fortify it, like, fix the doors so they won't open and lock it and fix it all good. No windows are all boarded up. And then I would, I don't know, I'd use like a bunch of ladders and I would live up in the ceiling part. Like, I would put an air mattress up in the ceiling and I would drop down and stuff from the ceiling and get like my food and stuff when I need it. I got it all planned out, sir. All planned out right here. We're going to have all the antibiotics and stuff that we need. We'll have painkillers if somebody's hurting. No dope heads. We keep the dope heads out of there because they'll kill us. But yeah, that's my goal. Okay, next question. Can a zombie live if you chop its head off? Because in Dying Light, which Dustin's playing right now, when you chop their head off, they die. But that ain't like in The Walking Dead when you chop their... Remember that episode of Walking Dead when she leads that man? She leads Rick to I guess it's her husband or her brother. I can't remember. It's been so long. But she's got a basket. And in that basket is his head. And she's going to feed him Rick. And here, and in that question, the same question, would the head eventually die of starvation if it didn't eat? Like, would it die? Would it decay? Or, like, get to a point of no mobility? Because, like, why else would she sacrifice Rick for no reason if his head would have lived without the food regardless? Like, does the brain need that skin for flesh as nourishment? Or it don't... Yes, and Living Dead is alive if you chop the head and at the neck. Head still lives if the brain dies. Until the brain dies, yes. That's what I think. But if it doesn't feed, will it die? Like, will it get to the point where it can't move anymore? And, okay, here's another one. Can a zombie drown? In my opinion, no, they cannot. First of all, their lungs do not matter. They turn into bloaters, in my opinion, because their body absorbs all that water, and they turn into, again, on The Walking Dead, when they go down into that well, and there's that giant bloater at the bottom. Maybe you forgot to send me her stream page to me. Whose? If you serve the head of a zombie, 9 times out of 10 automatically die no matter what. Yeah, but no, they don't. You have to, like, destroy the brain to make the zombie die. Like, the brain is the part that matters. I feel like Dying Light left that out. Like, they didn't do it right.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer. Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm. The Anderson farm. Valhalla! We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget.
Hi, man! Cut off the oxygen from any brain, you kill the brain. But if the oxygen isn't receiving... If the brain isn't receiving oxygen anyways, that doesn't matter. Like, if they're... Zombies don't, like, breathe, okay? Obviously. Because if you cut the head off of it and it's still living, obviously the oxygen doesn't matter. Because there's no lungs to bring oxygen into the body. It's just a fucking head still moving and going, ah, okay? I can't comment for my laptop again. That's so dumb. I hate that, Leslie. We're gonna have to get you... I tell you what, when my tax time gets here in like the next 2 or 3 weeks, I'm gonna find you... It might not be like the biggest laptop or the most expensive laptop, but I'm gonna buy you a laptop and send it to you. Like, the Twilight movie Eclipse, they can swim underwater indefinitely because they don't need to breathe. I know that's vampires, but you get the breathing thing. Nope, it dies if you sever the head. No, it doesn't. Like I said, in The Walking Dead, it doesn't die once you sever the head. It's still alive. The head's just over there. I don't know. It's only like that in Dying Light. Like, yeah, but I want to, Leslie. I want to help you. I don't mind helping at all. It makes me feel good. You're my friend. I feel like Mark Lister. Hello. I don't know. Let's read this real quick.
A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message. Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
See? The Walking Dead has no scientific weight on a human body. Okay. Science has nothing to do Okay, Dean. What about that video that you sent the other day of where the Russians had cut the dog's head off and kept it? It was still alive. The head was still alive. The whole point is the organism itself is already dead. It is dead. Oxygen is not important at all. Like that's not the only thing that matters is the brain. The brain is what's doing all the work. It's controlling the person. Like they're just there. There's nothing else is alive but a small portion of the brain, like the very bottom of the brain stem. That was on The Walking Dead. Hi, Brandon. I want the new season of Destiny too, because my gold is running out soon. I could be even meaner if he just See? You need to watch the video then, because it states that it is giving oxygen to the brain. Yes, because it has tubes in it. It had tubes and stuff in it. But it's a different scenario when the item and the person itself is already dead. Like, and like some of those zombies, you can see their ribs. Some of them are like pretty much a skeleton. They don't have any intestines and stuff like that. You can, all their bowels have already spilled out into the ground. Like, there's an actual parasite that infects insects that is considered to take over its host like a zombie. I've read about that, Leslie. Right,
Looking back into the fantasy, I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
we have
guys.
a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Look at that.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too.
That's pretty neat.
The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha.
You can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days.
How much is it?
Always
Okay,
dark
that's
outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human.
Really? I didn't know that.
A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
I wonder how I ended up in this crazy house.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
I can also see the video where happens to this emotions
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go see
go ahead,
what's up.
Dean.
You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Yeah, but it was an accident.
I didn't know what the chaos was.
Yeah, but she didn't mean to. She was like messing with flowers and stuff. Hi, David. It was an accident. Yeah, it was. Hey, Pookie. Dustin.
I'm not hungry.
Try one.
I'm not hungry.
Have you tried one?
No, I'll eat one later.
I wish you'd at least just take a little bite. Hi, Mitchell! Oh, this is so fucking ridiculous. Negative, sir. Sorry, you guys. Will you please message your friend Trent?
Why?
Because he just called me.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too. How you doing, Mitchell? You know, that's scary that it's moving to birds, though. I hope it don't mutate too damn much.
But it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I think I just messed up. Hold on. Did I skip that scene? I'm good. I'm stuffing my face. I've heard that, Neil. Dustin says that stuff all the time. It's colder than a polar bear's PUSS.
But it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Told you. It's locked. Locked.
It's my store. I'm taking it. We're on a comeback tour, baby.
Manuscript.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting parties, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Told you. He's goofy. I think that's crazy. If you guys want to scan that and watch the video for it, you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So yeah, if you guys want to scan that, it will take you to a video. If you guys would like to, I'll go back and let you scan it. Or I could just send all the videos to you guys. Or post them on my page so everybody can watch. Sorry, I totally focused on that. It's okay. No worries, Mike. I'm here.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch! It's time to pay the piper! Maybe you would come out and beat our adult diaper
Adult. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, he's back. I thought these were all flipped over. That one crazy guy hadn't flipped everything. There's a manuscript. I guess I'll have to get there later.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been
Emotional damage. Hey, everybody, spam that heart button real quick so we can get a couple new viewers in here. Please and thank you.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan. The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients.
Now, Mrs. Wake,
I saw Alice's
tell
name
me
on
about
one of them.
Alan's problems?
For a moment, I couldn't believe it.
Yes, spam that heart, y'all. Have you ever watched Stranger Things? Some of it. I haven't never finished it. Hi, Richard. See, this seems like bullshit. Like, why are they forcing someone to write that has writer's block? If you have writer's block, you inspire that person. You don't get pissy and act like a bitch because your partner is having issues. You want to help them. Pushing them and pushing them and pushing them to do something that they're obviously not enjoying at that very moment is not helpful. You should be like, take a break. Let's go somewhere nice. Which she does they do go to the cabin or whatever to get a break. But as soon as they get there, she's like, got a typewriter and blah, blah, blah. No. Like, the way to go about it would have been take him somewhere new, like the beach or the mountains or whatever. Enjoy your time together. Give him something to feel creative about. Give him something to feel passionate about. Let him want to bring the typewriter to himself. Don't force it in front of him like you need to do this. No. I feel like creativity doesn't work that way. I enjoy to color. I love to color. And I am a very good color. I know that's dumb, but like I feel like I can color really, really pretty. I mean, I have a picture of Mario thing that we got from freaking McDonald's, and I colored it like perfect, and I framed it and I put it on the wall, because it was probably one of my best colorings. But like I have to want to do it. Like if someone was to be like, "Hey, color this for me," I'm gonna be like, "No," like I don't feel like it. Ah! That was loud. Sorry. Hi, Lauren. Season 3 is starting to get good. Okay. See, I've watched like season 1 and a little bit of season 2. I've been binge watching it. The Coffee of the Nights is starting to get really. I really don't spoil it because I haven't finished it, but how much for a coloring picture? Hey! I'll color you a picture for free, but I just gotta have to. I feel like what she's done to him was wrong. Like, forcing him. They're all whining, like, you need to go write, you need to go type. Dude, if you have writer's block, let them be. They'll get there.
More and more frustrated, and I can't talk to him.
Yes, tell me, Mrs. Wake.
Hi,
What would you say
Jojo.
to him if he'd listen?
Hi, baby boo.
I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Oh, because he's not making money.
That guy much.
You're a fan of the dog coloring books, Andy? Kind of.
You don't ever say this.
No. I tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep.
Hold on, I'll show you what I like to color.
Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him.
I'm really picky.
He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me.
Gracie, will you bring me my coloring books that are on the couch?
Just get him here. I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but doctor, you need to be careful of him. He's not just going
You're
to
such a
let you
dork.
cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in
I
mind.
just have one to
Hearing her
color in.
voice, what she was saying made me happy,
Just 3.
sick, and guilty all at once.
Hush, hold on.
Worst of all, I went.
Wait, what? There's people still buy coins. What? Alright, go on.
I don't want.
Nope,
I don't
get
wanna
out.
color her right now. I'm
So, like,
bored.
these are the ones that I've recently ordered.
Bring her in here.
Yes, because I was showing everybody I'll lend you some cash. This is an adult coloring book, but I like to color things that look like this. That are like very open. Let me see if I can't find another one. And these are made so like if you want to use marker, you can because there's a black sheet between each page. I ordered these off Amazon, by the way, guys. Nope, we keep it running. Look how cool. I haven't colored any of these yet. Oh, I love this one. Look at that. He's got the snowflake. I think I'm really good at coloring. Oh, that's probably my favorite. I'm definitely gonna color that. See, I haven't even looked at these pictures yet, you guys. I had a feeling though it was gonna be more of an adult style coloring book. I got this one, and I got this one. This one I got from Books A Million. This is one of those adult coloring books, which to me these are hard to color in. Honestly, I don't even want to color it because it's just like one of those adult style coloring books. But this one I got from Amazon too. Dustin collects old coins. Yes, he does. Somebody just went through and picked random pictures and printed them all into a book. Oh, I love that Sally. I love her big eyes. I do have one other coloring book that I'm going to show you guys, but I'm not going to let my kids reach up and grab it because I don't want it to get messed up. I paid a lot of money for this coloring book, and it is beautiful, and there is a picture in it that I've already been working on. That's why I'm going to show it to you. Alright, so I got this at Books A Million like years ago. I've had this for a very long time, and I've only colored one picture in the whole book. And I'm not even done with it. See, this is what I'm talking about. I have to be inspired to write, or not write, but color. But I love to color. Like I have Hatchimal, I have a Care Bears coloring book over there, Hatchimal coloring book. I've got all these Nightmare Before Christmas coloring books. Those are new. I haven't even colored in them. And I've had this one for like 6-7 years now. I've had this for a very, very long time. And it was like $30. So, yeah. That's the next picture that I want to color. Alright, here's the one that I have been coloring. Can you see it? Like... I feel like the closer I get it, the harder it is to see. But like, she's got like a little dragon and cute little socks, some little pumpkins. This is my favorite coloring book ever, but I'm not finished with it. And I have another picture in there that I ready, like the next one that I... Yes, please, everybody, spam that heart reaction. Give some love for Dustin tonight as he's working hard. Spam that heart reaction for Dustin.
Deal. I'm gonna make you a deal, okay?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just talking a lot.
The words, the phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this, just a recording.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't
Aren't they pretty, though?
at all.
Do you like my picture?
I believe that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator.
Thank you for the share, Lana.
Order of sorts.
Thank you for the like. I missed you.
Such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with. I'm not buying that. I was Kaylee Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone.
You listen to Hartman's recordings. You shine a light upon this night of otherworldly fiends. You drink them bought up. I don't know what that is. $50 taken, now it's neither. I got that. I thought I got that earlier. I knew I was supposed to knock those over. Well, obviously not yet. You found every manuscript in normal mode. Every thermos of coffee. You haven't missed a single radio show. Okay. You checked out some important messages. I wonder what that one is. Okay.
Is probably there too. Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients. Yeah, I can get a warrant. How would your fragile little patients like that? Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent. Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little? Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer. I don't believe this. Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
Damn. He ain't playing around. Let's go get Barry. These are all the paintings that he's been making of me recently. That guy that was out on the balcony painting, these are all the paintings he's made, and they're not of me. Look, that's that woman. There's a wolf. Tell her to get down with her bad self. Thanks, Pokey Bear. Okay, whoa, I missed something. Having fun, Mandy? Should I get a shake? Get one, yes. Chocolate shake. I can't really hear much because my daughter has the carrier. Yeah, tell her to have fun. Sing away. La da da. Hi, Alex. What's she singing? You ain't getting $5, ho.
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, I'm glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, two goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
It wasn't her fault. That poor girl was being used.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wade, come. Let's work together on this. You have no idea.
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Let's just
go.
Uh-oh.
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake.
Got an Orient.
Don't you see?
Come get
Together
it.
we can create something
I
absolutely
don't have one,
wonderful.
no.
With your ability and mine.
Oh, it's coming.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
I need to get in that room.
Do you know how many blankets are?
Honey, no. Oh yeah, hold on.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here.
Damaged in ways that
were
were
hard to describe.
Or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and
provide
creative
direction. To be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
What?
How many blankets are?
I just said no. You can look on the look on the bed, and that's the best I got. If you live close to it, I'd get you. Walk around and look over there. God, you whine so much and don't even try. You're welcome. Careful, you alright? You stub your toe?
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
So Hartman's a shitty doctor, right? Basically, is what I'm getting at. This is what I was trying to get to earlier. I'm trying to find, is it locked? Locked. Okay, I see what I gotta do. I gotta get it to hit the door and bust it open. Okay, that goes. Look at my moderators having each other's backs and whatnot. Come on, bro. Open the door. This is gay. Gotta look around before I go. Hi, Michaela. How are you, sweetheart? Aw, thanks, Jag. I hate cooking most things. Dude, I like to cook. Wish I could check on the patients. I see you, asshat. I'm looking around. Ooh, batteries. Which, that makes no sense. I don't even have a flashlight. Hi, Waylon! Nothing, nothing. Nothing, nothing. Nothing? Damn, nothing. What is that? Read? Suspended. Laura Miller, 1989. Nice. What's that light over there? There's something down there. You see that? It's blinking. Are those batteries? Thank you, baby brother. Everybody spam the heart button. Spam it, spam it, spam it so we can get new viewers in tonight. Thank you so much, Mary. Y'all are so amazing. Well, worth a shot.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh, God! Look at the house, Al!
Look, I wasted that ammo for nothing. Do you think I'd be a good addition to the mods? Of course I do, Neil. Of course So not cray cray. I wouldn't have even mentioned it to you if I didn't think you would be a good addition. You're super attentive. You're always here. You stay 90% of the stream. Oh, shit. Yeah. You're funny. All the moderators enjoy your company. I enjoy your company. Yeah. Hi, Johnny. I would spam the heart button, but I got blocked this afternoon for doing it by Facebook. Are you kidding me? Hi, Roberto. I'm so sorry, Mary. Yeah, so you guys, that's why I don't like to ask anybody to spam it, except for like 2 or 3 different times of the stream, because I know Facebook gives you a hard time for things. And just so everybody knows, if there is music in this game at all, I will have to mute the sound for a few minutes because I am getting ridiculously amounts of every stream I've streamed of this game. I've gotten copyright claims. And I'm not going to get in trouble with Facebook because of freaking music. So, just so y'all are aware, I'm going to dispute it as fair use, but I'm scared that I'll get in trouble, so I'm just trying to play this safe. Don't trust email. I had a feeling. I want to go down every path. Did you realize you were deeming me to do that by myself? Ha ha ha. I was just giving you my thoughts. You don't want my opinion? Fine. Hey, Amira.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
I can't believe you got in trouble. It's absolutely ridiculous. That's what I don't like about Facebook, dude. Like, I get why people go to Twitch. I like taking dead ends. Asshole.
hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
Please don't move to Switch. I wouldn't be able to follow. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna move to Switch. I'm just saying that's why. I'm going to stay on Facebook. You guys don't have to worry about me leaving, I promise. I'm just saying I understand why they do, because it's not really fair. Like, I should not have got a copyright strike. Aw, thank you, Neil. I feel like I was wrongfully copyright striked. That is why I have appealed it. I would never abandon you guys. Even if I did go and stream on Twitch like a couple days a week, I still would stream here on Facebook more often. Like, I would pick 2 days for Twitch and then like 3 days for you guys. I'll never do you like that. By the way, we will have a stream tomorrow, but starting Sunday and Monday, I will not be live. Those are my nights off. Tuesday, Wednesday, we are going to do 2 early morning streams. That'll probably be like 8 in the morning. And then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday will be 8 at night. Between 8 and 10, definitely. I would never. Oh, Corkadine. You were just a big old baby. Do you need a huggy? Alright, Psycho Sid, where the fuck are you? Oh god. This is gonna be impossible. Nikolai, watch out, buddy. I'm dying. Damn.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Hi, Alex. Everything's good. Ah, she wouldn't do that. Follow me. saying if I did. I'm not saying I would. I'm not saying I would do that. I'm saying if something happened with Facebook and like they were doing me wrong, because they have done me a little shitty recently. Like I got my payout today for December, and they were supposed to double my stars back in December, and they didn't. But I think it's supposed to, all the doubled stars are supposed to hit next month. So if they don't hit next month, then I don't know what's going on. But they've been really rough on me. Like the past 2 streams since I've been playing this game, I've gotten copyright claimed, and I haven't done anything wrong. And the music in the game is like not exactly copyrightable. So no, I'm not. Yes, welcome, Alex. We're glad to have you. How are you doing? You deserve all the hugs, Dean. Come here, I'll give you all the hugs. I was working on an experimental track, and based on what I worked on, I think I'm... What do you mean? I'm better off with a particular vocal style. Always trust your judgment. Damn it. Trying to see if I didn't leave any thermoses. Or manuscripts. What do you hate? Let's hear it. Hey kitty, guess what? Kenny. People, sorry about that. I was just trying. My finger slipped on the stem button, so my positive feedback. I'm not. No, I read it. Right, just want to warn. You become a mod, there's a certain mod who is sassy and bossy and will call you dork. The dork, you will all be dorks. You are all dorks to me. Like, the followers are all my kittens, with a couple of dorks here and there. The moderators are kittens, they're dorky kittens. What? Guess what, kitty? Chicken butt. I'm just kidding. You laughed. I want to look around. Well, then stick with what you're good at. Hi, Jamie! No, you're not. Don't leave me. I'll be really sad if you left. Damn it. Dorkenheimers. I like it. Why would they only give me one for birds? I hate these birds. This story on my. Oh, that is probably why I'm getting copyright striked. Because of that.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay. Okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
It's like a set. What? I've tried to leave, but they keep bringing it back on. I would never side hug you. That's crap. I would bear hug you, like, rawr. That's really cool, Alex. I'd love to hear it. I hate side hugs too. Full on huge hugs for Kimmy. Emil made Tom do it. I'm a hugger. Like, I love hugs. Hi there. Hello. Totally worth it. Stop breathing. That's right. I'm good. How are you? I was gonna say thanks, Annie, in case you're wondering. I'm gonna cover up lovers. It sounds for very, very rare. It sounds familiar. That's not true, Kimmy. Kimmy's the best. Anybody that treats Kitty half-assed gets a punch to the face. Your dad is so good. There's Wawa. Anybody want some water? Go for your dip in the pool. Guess catch me outside. How about that? I'm not picking up. Yeah, I'll take that. I have a shotgun, right? Oh yeah, let's go get that.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
What? Hold on. Throat punches. Don't forget to click the like, follow, haul around with the notify bell, and share the kitten cuddles in every so often. Yes! Spam the heart button whenever you feel like, you know, you just want to show some love. Oh shit. Is that Barry? Please be Barry.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when Lasky showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god. This ain't fair, there's birds.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm gonna die. Told you.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it.
That's bullshit, dude. I got hit by both the big dudes by myself. All Boca Jose and LA.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it.
I'm gonna scream. This is so much bullshit. Hi, Mel. Dude, I dodged that. Get off of me.
You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through,
Sorry, Meldon. I was
I don't care what
distracted.
anybody says, I'm
SpongeBob
done
in
with
advance.
darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Is that wet socks? Ew! What comes in and we enroll a welcome wrap.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're bark mad. You are by far the craziest.
Well, believe in yourself. That's all that matters.
With crazy stuff like this, it helps.
We're here for you, Leslie, no matter what.
They never had Alice.
We gotta
She's
make it
trapped in
better.
the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can.
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before. It happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Oh, shit. Yes, Scylla! Send him to her! Flood him to her, Mel!
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Gotta power through the touch on. I appreciate your voice, don't worry about it.
I had lost my gun.
Exactly, Alex.
Barry was nowhere to be seen.
I wanted my health to get back up. Obviously, I was hurt.
Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that. Are you okay?
Because I don't give a fucks about that cutout.
Got a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al, there's something moving down here.
Barry, it's a taken. Use a flare, Barry.
Yeah!
Barry, are you all right?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Got one!
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Where's The Last of Us today? Got to the part where you have to sneak around the soldiers and the sewers, and I bolted right through the part. Didn't slow down for nothing or no one. Gotta take every day one step at a time and make the best of what you're given. Such a good game. I felt this in hearts I did. All of the Last of Us games are good. I need a flashlight really badly. I dodged! I'm gonna scream. I'm literally, it didn't even hit me. I walked into it. I have nothing.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through. Agent Nightingale stared at the passed-out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
Gotta take every day one step at a time. Life's too short to sweat everything. And sometimes all we can do is be thankful for another day in the life that... Yeah, you're right. You're very right. We gotta be thankful for what we have. Because we can lose everything in the drop of a hat. I know it sucks sometimes to not have the people that we love right here.
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
God, it's dark.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Trust no one in the dark. I'm trying to play the game. I got 2 more levels to beat to do it. Why don't you, if you do it all on the hardest mode, so here's a secret, Dean. If you do it all on the hardest mode, it'll give you both the trophies for both hardest modes. So like, if you play it on Nightmare, it'll give you the trophy for all the ones below it. Like, if you was to start your game out and play it on the hardest mode you can, you will get all the trophies for all the, like, easy, normal, and hard. I don't know why, but it does like that. Okay, this needs to be fun. I would be too. Jesus! I have no idea how to do this. This is stupid! Oh, whatever, I'm just gonna die. Everything I have in my life and where's it?
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead.
That's right. I don't know. I gotta go. Make brick and huh? Make brick and bottle.
Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
So I gotta get. To that generator. Jesus! What am I supposed to do? I have no weapon. And I'm like out of energy. That was stupid. Yeah, that's the level that you need to go and beat. You need to play it on that level, that difficulty, and you'll get. What the fuck did I just do? Hi, Matt. Okay. I wish I could. I wish it would let me do stuff like that. Thank you, Matt, so much. You are the bestest. Probably gonna lay down. Hope y'all have a great stream. Love y'all. Love you, Leslie. Sleep well. I hope you feel better, and I hope your month gets better.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
It probably is Dummy Barry. Dude, you gotta be hungry.
car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Good night, gorgeous. Rest easy, Leslie. How you doing tonight, Matt? I need a damn gun, dude. You know, I haven't found a single manuscript out here.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light.
Sound familiar with that, but...
I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Hi, Stephanie!
The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
I wish. Thanks for the flares, I think. Those are bear traps. I'm just me. I'm not trying to be anything other than... Oh, never mind. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. You can't sing a song. Jesus. Someone wants my ankles. Thank you,
Someone
Jesus.
had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Not much of one. Oh, shit. The Taken are filled with darkness. We know that, sirs. 91 years old. How old are you? I'm 800. 802. I'll give you a hint. My streaming name has the year I was born in it. If you can do the math, then you'll know how old that I will be this year. Yes, I do. Nice. I'd like to check it out. Is this the same room? No. I hate when he runs out of breath. That's some horse shit. How do I get up there? There's 4 of them. I'm not doing this. First of all, I've got 6 weapons, 6 bullets. See? They just keep coming. That's it. That's all my ammo. That was stupid, dude. That was fucking stupid. I was trying to look around because I wanted to see if there was any of those yellow arrows telling me where to go. Because you know how sometimes there'll be them yellow arrows that'll show me, like... See, that's so stupid. I'm just gonna pass up all these other guys because they're wasting my time. Alright, get past this stupid. That's dumb. Stupid! See, that's extra dudes. And that's a wasted shot. How you doing, Mama? Dude, walk! Fuck this. I'm about to fucking quit, dude. They literally give you 12 shots of ammo. That's it, first of all. Then they fill the yard with all these damn things that can bite bear traps, basically. I ain't dealing with it. Breathe, breathe. Thank you, Jesus. I'm never gonna cuddle since I've been here. Don't even lie.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Okay, will you take the focus off, please?
Hello? Anybody here? Barry?
Somebody's getting their ass beat.
The front door was locked.
I didn't even try to open it. Hold on, let me try that again. Yep, it sure was. Kicking bucket as always. I'm dying over here. What y'all about? Getting her ass beat as always, you mean? The basement is locked. Is that Barry? No. No, because Barry wears a giant red poofy coat. I hate when the TVs smoke like that. Hi, Jesse.
Let me guess. Bully, huh? The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Of course I do.
For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
Oh, whoa, there's another one.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
Hi, Steve. How are you today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Look at this toilet. That's a shit box. There's an outhouse. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, well, somebody killed a deer. Gross! They ain't even skinned it yet. I'm always... Where's Mr. I'm always here? He had an appointment. You know what's free, Steve? How are you doing today, Mandy? I'm great. How are you? Nice. That's very, very nice. You guys. Is it a leaf? I can't stand that breathing noise. Shut up and drive, drive.
If Barry wasn't wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting it. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Exactly. So don't feel bad for doubting Dorky Barry. Well, how are you doing today? Wrong way. I didn't see that tree stump there. Ooh, there's a canister. Alrighty then. I landed on a log. Don't this look like Days Gone? Every time I see this place, that's what I always think of. I am not swapping. I'm sorry. Alright guys, we're gonna listen to the talk, but as soon as the music starts, I'm gonna run out.
Noticed that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident.
See?
If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors.
He told us that she was dead.
It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give them a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Sorry guys, I turned the music all the way down because I didn't want to get copyright. goes back. How much longer do you plan on streaming for tonight, maybe? I have no idea, buddy. I just... oh god, I've already been streaming for 2.5 hours? I don't feel like it. Honestly, I don't know. I'd like to beat the level, so however long that takes me to beat the level, I guess. I want to see if this... yeah, it goes the same way. Okay. I had to. That was kind of fun. Sorry, guys. I gotta get out. Oh, shit! We want to join. No, thank you. Thought that means Resident Evil 4? Kinda. I don't know. It definitely reminds me of Village, though. Like at the beginning of Village. I don't know why, but that's just the vibe I get. Oh, okay, I see. I got this way. Oh, we can't go in there. That's dumb. I hate the creepy breathing lady. I want some snow, guys. Damn it! See, I dodged that and it still made me die. That's what's pissing me off about this game. No matter how many times I dodge shit, it acts like I don't. Did you literally watch me dodge it? So it makes no sense. I bet your daughter's a floozy. Nobody wants her. Thank you, sir. I already got that. Hi, Clint. Why are there firecrackers out here?
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Out! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them! God damn. I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson. Shut up and shoot. Ow! We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Dale, you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stunning! Hold on, I'll try to get the stage lights on.
Oh my god. That's insane. This is gonna be so ridiculous. This game right now is pissing me off. Oh! This is what what's his name wanted to watch. Okay, I don't want to look at them.
Ow! We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stunning! Hold on, I'll try to get the stage lights on!
That's stupid! You guys, I'm gonna have to turn the music off all the way. I'm sorry, you guys, but it's gonna copyright my game if I don't. What is that? Oh, okay. So the music is off. You're not gonna hear any of the sounds because I'm not getting copyright claim. It's not happening again. Let me see if I can, audio. Okay, wait, I think I fixed it. So the music shouldn't play.
Hey, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on. I'll try to get the street lights on.
See, I'm gonna die already. See, I told you, dude.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone.
I'm pretty sure I knew that was Ozzy.
Shut up and shoot. Al, we have to fight him off.
But see, I don't even think about it.
From here and help you out. Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped. Al, hold on. I'll try to get the stage lights on.
I totally dodged! I swear to God, I'm about to scream. Toad was the one I knew had a similar struggle from playing the game.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot. Al, we have to fight him off. I can set off more of the fireworks.
Dude, I had to hold that down for a minute.
Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped. Al, hold on. I'll try to get the stage lights on. Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! No! Damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on, Al! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Jesus! I'm done. Nah, it don't matter what. I know you guys can defend me all you want, but they're not gonna let it slide. I promise you.
We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al, ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on.
This is bullshit! I'm gonna die already. Told you. What the fuck, dude? This is stupid. And Cole's like, oh, I'm looking forward to watching you play this part.
I'm so glad
You're not leaving. Shut up, Kenny.
you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Al,
I will kick
we
your
have
ass.
to fight 'em off. I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Al, this is a lot of ammo
just one guy that hit me. What the fuck was that?
That was awesome! Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Where the hell is you? He don't ever leave, really, you guys. Look at this nice ass flashlight, though. So I guess those things out there that I was supposed to shoot those.
Hey,
and they would help.
This way to the farm.
Nah.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think riders were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity.
I turned all the
for
music
coffee and
off,
fries.
so there won't be any
It
music.
wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
There. I was like, you can't search all this for nothing, really.
As the deputies hauled Wake
Nice
and Wheeler
roll.
away, Agent Nightingale eagerly examined the stack of papers Wake had been carrying. It was incomplete, a collection of random pages, but there was enough. He saw his own name in there, among others. His hand shook with emotion. Finally, it was proof. He had been right all along.
Hey there! How's everything going, Russell? I hate Cole missed it. I wish we could have tagged him. What the fuck is this shit I just did? You're supposed to put D20 after the roll.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Are you leaving me again? There you go. Either one sooner. Nice, Kenny!
Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
It was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these?
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in
Springs.
that sort of
Hey,
place. Somewhere
back
between
memories.
fantasy
Hey,
and
remember when I got you that gig?
oblivion.
Your
Dreams
first
are
real
made
writing
for
job. What
some
got you
souls to
started?
life.
Was this one of your
Vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode. The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until his highness over there is good and ready.
Oh, wow. Who's that?
You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys. And they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere.
Send me a text card.
Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat,
Of course I can.
yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us. It's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
That was a weird episode. Oh, there's a staircase. It's okay, Russell. It's okay if you can't. I probably won't be alive much longer anyway. I've already been alive for 3 hours. I wanted to beat this level. We beat the concert, so that's all that matters to me right now. Wait, where's the stairs? Oh, right there. Is there not a staircase for that side? No.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
I love him too. We love our Russell. I think Kenny is trying to say Russell is you. And I can find a way to confirm which coincidence. Exactly. Fuck, I'm gonna do something nice for all of you soon.
Almost like a battering ram.
Like, I intend to send Leslie a new laptop. I've got a really special surprise for Dean and his son. I'm gonna do something nice for Russell. I just don't know what it is yet because he lives in Australia and it's gonna be a pain in the ass. But it will come with Dr. Pepper, whatever you receive. Oh my god! I gotta send something to all of you. You guys are all very faithful and loyal to me. And I even need to send something to Mitchell Skeen. I meant to back at Christmas time, but it was very, very hectic with 3 kids, you know. Where's Barry? This is a chicken coop. I don't know about that. I'll do my best, Kenny. I promise to send you something, though. Bruno walks in with a miss. La 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 la. Hey. I'm definitely gonna get the stars, Russell. And they'll definitely be doubled. It just won't hit until next month, which it wouldn't have hit until next month anyway. Well, no, yours will hit in April. Yeah, yours will all hit in April again. So I'm not worried. Don't stress it. I'm gonna get all those stars. I promise you. I'm gonna fix it so my Cash App though is set up on here and my PayPal, just in case people like don't feel comfortable sending stars with Facebook being how it's been recently. Just wanna. Okay, let me see, get that. Yeah. Oh, trust me, if something were to happen and I didn't receive them, I would put in a huge formal complaint.
Wow, those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If
I
we
would
make
actually
it through this
ask everybody
alive,
to,
I'm gonna
so,
start representing
but I'm
sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
But I don't see, yeah, like I said. And right now, all my stars are supposed to be doubled. Everything is doubled right now. Or it's supposed to be. I haven't had any proof that it is. Hi, Rod! But yeah, it is supposed to be all double right now. Alright, we're gonna use the shotgun for a little bit because there's plenty of shotgun ammo down here.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Alright, 32's max. Love you all. I will see you soon. Love you too, buddy. Have a good night, Russell. Try to relax and get some sleep, buddy. Oh, I hear a radio. It's upstairs. I didn't jump down that. And I'm glad I turned the music off. Oh, okay, it's like... I'll tell you. We're gonna send you something nice, Kenny, I promise. Hell, we might send you a $100 Xbox card. I don't know yet. We'll see. We will see what happens. We're waiting on a chunk of money to come through, and then we're definitely going to send all of you guys something.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio.
I guess I've missed the thermos.
How busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. Can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh, I believe you, Kenny. I know you would.
You know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wild.
Hi, Pat. The guy on here, his name is Pat too.
People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat.
Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Hi, Eric. That hair smells good. I love that. Yes, my hair smells good. Hair always smells really good.
Can I watch YouTube?
Oh, I believe it. Fruity Booty. Welcome out.
Can I watch YouTube on the TV?
I don't care. As long as nobody's playing this. Well, yeah, you can go ahead and watch YouTube. I want the PlayStation off.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Well, how the hell do I get over there? there should be stuff in here. I'm sorry, but there should. Flashlight. Oh no! I'd have never guessed it. I'd have never thunk it. Jesus, Kimmy, where would I be without you? I don't even know if I could get through the game without you, buddy. I probably should have waited to pick those up, because I wanted to look around out here. I like the way you do that right there. I'm glad you get what I said. No, I didn't get to enjoy it. I wanted to see it. What? Did you get to enjoy Bungie Anniversary Pack? Oh. Y'all are talking about that nonsense stuff again?
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man. Think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy.
I did it all by myself.
I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
I'm trying to not miss any of those juggy things. I just want to look around you guys, sorry. Hi, Frederick! La dee da dee da. Old gods know the truth.
Lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box.
Oh, wow.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box. The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Asgard. Dude, these guys are obsessed. Old gods know the truth. I need that for...
Come on, Al.
Yeah,
Let's get the lights on.
I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
Kidding. Those guys sound awesome.
Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Dude, I think I got all the pages. So we're about to beat this level right now. This has got to be the end of this. Now I'm deeply upset that I missed one of those fucking jars. I thought I already turned the music off.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course, we need to find where
Guys,
it's
I
coming
gotta
from.
turn this off
That's
for a
the message.
second.
Cynthia Weaver.
Alright, sorry. La di da di da di da di da 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 da. I don't know if that's a real song.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk. Come on, Barry. This is... Yeah,
Oh god, hi Pan! That's not as good.
That's right, I could. Well, I could, because I'm a writer. What?
It's not as good as.
I just miss her, and I just want her here with me.
I know. It'll be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
It's got his wedding ring on. God.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine.
Hi, Brock.
This was the night Alice and I had arrived at the place, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out about it. I remember being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Hi, Eddie.
Glimpse of her figure in the water, sinking into the darkness.
amazing, Pam. I didn't realize you had been here that long. Hi, Nick. I thought my son was just gonna say, "Aw, poor fella. Hope he feels better." Yes. Because that's how kids are.
Consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written into the story and his life had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. Know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
Confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape.
Hi, Warren. Sorry, I had turned the volume down because the music.
The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Hi! Maybe your kids are sick. That's right. We sure do.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault and you're gonna pay for it.
Power 78. I did.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the
Okay, guys. We beat that level tonight, and tomorrow we will play the next level. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I will see you guys later. These levels are long and intense. I just spent 3.5 hours playing one level. That was insane. This game is really good. I did turn the music off, but for some reason, in some areas, it still plays the music. I don't know why. But hopefully we don't get any copyrights. We're gonna try to raid out to somebody. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I have any copyright right now. I bet I do because of that stupid, nope, it's not saying anything. Alright, let's raid. Let's see, who's online? How about Igor? Is Igor live? Quit! Yeah, he's live. Oh, he's playing the new Dying Light too? Yeah. We're gonna go with Igor, guys. Because he's really good. Igor's amazing content. Igor's funny. Scotty's not alive. Why did it say he's alive? Let me check. Let me just check. Igor. Oh yeah. He is loving it, so. See, I could be streaming that, but I didn't even play the first one, and I wasn't into it, so like. Okay guys, I love you guys. Everybody go say hi to Igor for me. And tell Mandy Kitty another one says she loves you. Bye guys. See you later.
Farts on a big cramp part. I think I'm done.